This happened, I think, on Friday, and we brought it up a little bit. The actors' strike was expected to pretty quickly come to an end after the writers' strike got settled. People expected the actors would get right back in there and make an agreement with the studios, but that has not happened. And it looks like some actors, with some of them, if they were on a project that got stopped because the writer's strike and then the actor's strike happened, some have been out of work for like 6 months. A lot of these people are ready to get back to work, start making money again, but the union is holding everything up. And then when this is your focus, instead of negotiating to get your people back to work, this is what you're focused on. Halloween on strike. SAG-AFTRA tells members not to dress up as characters from struck companies. This actually got put out there by the union. Hey guys, some friendly tips for dressing up for Halloween. Choose costumes inspired by generalized characters and figures, like a ghost, a spider, a zombie, etc. Don't post photos of costumes inspired by struck content. Dress up as characters from non-struck content, like an animated TV show.
Oh my God.
So basically, no Barbie, no Wednesday, no Ken, no MCU, no anything, right? No anything that could possibly considered in production or like you're promoting something right now. None of that. For fucking Halloween. And they got destroyed for this. The union's getting wrecked, including by former head of the union. Former SAG president slams Halloween costume strike rules. Silly bullshit that makes us look petty and incompetent.
Yes.
Ryan Reynolds fucking threw out a joke. He says, I look forward to screaming scab at my 8-year-old all night. She's not in the union, but she needs to learn. And then Mandy Moore, which I don't know what she's fucking up to right now. Is this a joke? Come on, SAG-AFTRA. This is what's important. We're asking you to negotiate in good faith on our behalf. So many folks across every aspect of the industry have been sacrificing mightily for months. Get back to the table, get a fair deal so everyone can get back to work. And they did issue a clarifying statement, Jeremy. They heard the concerns and they said, hey, we hear you. Just so you know, this only applies to you, not your children. That was their fucking clarification. It's just a mess. And really, this entire situation, when these people decided to go on strike, I think is retarded. The worst time possible, when the theaters have been losing money, streaming's been losing money, Hollywood is in a bad spot. They decided to go on strike, both the actors and the writers. And now they still can't find a way to get things back. You even had like people behind the scenes offering, this would have been illegal if it were to happen, but you even had people like George Clooney and some others offering to pay higher dues just to meet in the middle so they can get people back to work. It's just been a joke. And I hate unions. I despise unions. We've talked about that. But even like the head of the unions right now are getting destroyed by the actors they're supposed to be representing.
Well, I will say this, and I speak on behalf of the entire internet, where I want to let every one of these Hollywood celebrities know we don't give a single fuck if you're uncomfortable. We don't give a shit. I think it's funny. I think you deserve this bullshit. You can all go fuck yourselves. With that said, it is a stupid rule. It's a stupid thing, but you deserve it. You all deserve it, except for maybe Mandy Moore. She's pretty awesome. At least she used to be. I don't know what the fuck. I was first time heard Mandy Moore's name in forever and a day. But yeah, I mean, I don't have any sympathy for any of these elitist assholes whatsoever. And if there are some cool ones within there, like Ryan Reynolds is cool, but it's like this is part of a bigger problem with these elitist assholes. I have no sympathy for them. It is so funny that the former SAG director, is that what he was? President?
That former head of the union, basically.
Yeah. For him to call them like incompetent, it's like, yeah, this is what we've known about Hollywood for years now, that they are completely incompetent. They don't have a grasp or their finger on the pulse of anything. And so, yeah, I truly don't care. I would much prefer Hollywood actors just stay on strike and never come back to work. I could do without the movies. I could do without the entertainment. I'll just watch YouTube. Hollywood actors are finding out how irrelevant they truly are in today's society, in today's culture. They just don't matter like they used to. I don't think people care anymore. They don't miss you. They don't like you. We don't want to hear your opinions on anything. If these idiots could just shut the fuck up and act and leave their elitist opinions to themselves, the industry would be in a much better place than it is now. They kind of deserve where they're at.
And I think, obviously, there's a really big disconnect between somebody like Ryan Reynolds or these George Clooney's of the world, these mega stars, these multi-millionaires, sometimes 100 millionaires, and the lowest rung of actors in the entertainment industry. You know, the ones who actually are, because they're out of work for a couple months, actually do have to get another job or move or something. There's a big difference between those. And right now, a lot of those people that are like in the lower rungs of Hollywood, they've been out of work for months at this point. And it's all because these people, you got the studios fighting with the actors. You got people in charge of unions that are focused on fucking nonsensical bullshit. And it's all happening at a time that's one of the weakest points in the current modern day Hollywood when it comes to how much people give a fuck about them.